Hey guys! I know, it has been a minute. If you don't follow me on my other social media, I did mention that I had inflammation in my right eye. It was like, okay, so long story short, I think there was like carpet fuzz or some kind of fuzz that got caught in my lashes and got caught in my contact, my contact lens, and it basically scraped against my eye, and I'm pretty certain that's where the inflammation came from. My eye doctor wasn't sure, but I can't think of any other explanation. And I remember that day when I was picking the fuzz out, I was like, why is my eye feeling so irritated? I saw that it was stuck in my lash and stuck in my contact, so I pulled it out, and I didn't think anything of it. But then later on, I noticed my eye would keep turning red, and I thought, okay, this is a problem, because usually eyes heal quickly. I don't know what this is all about. So I did get it checked out, and my eye doctor told me to refrain from wearing contacts for a long time. I had to get prescribed eye drops, and yeah, the story's getting long, but several weeks later, my eye is finally almost fully healed, and I'm so excited because I feel like myself again. I actually sort of lost touch with who I am, even though that's so silly. But yeah, I'm back. I missed you guys, and I have still been trying out some new drugstore makeup. So we're gonna do a haul and mini reviews. Let's get started. All right, so we're not gonna really go in any particular order, but Wet n Wild had some new things, and I saw these eyeshadows. I really like some of their eyeshadows, particularly their eye trios. But you know what? I opened this one, The Naked Truth, and swatched it, and I never ever bothered to even open the blue one, which is in I'm His Breezy, because I was a little bit underwhelmed with these actually. They're a bit kind of powdery, chalky, and they just aren't as buttery and creamy as some of their other eyeshadows are. So you can work with it. I mean, I actually wore this palette the other day over an eyeshadow base, a cream base, so that the shadows just stick and show up better. But on their own, they're really nothing too exciting. I don't know if you can really tell. It's not extremely pigmented. They just didn't excite me. All right, the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation. So I got the one in True Beige, which is a little bit too dark for me, and it's a very matte foundation. I think the packaging is pretty cute, and it is in a little squeeze tube. You get 1 fluid ounce, I believe. Usually with most foundations you do. And you know what? I was actually pleasantly surprised with this foundation. I found that it did make me look very, very matte, and it did look a little heavy for my taste, especially for every day, but it stayed on really well. And even though it's extremely matte, you can definitely wear a little bit of shimmer right here, just highlight some parts of your face so that you get a little bit more dimension. I just wish they had more color selection. I think they only have a handful of shades, and most of them, I'm pretty certain, don't have enough yellow in them. This one comes out a little bit orangey on me. But otherwise, if you can find a good shade match, give it a try, especially if you're someone who really loves a very matte finish. I'm kind of more of a semi-matte satin finish girl, but that's just me. Oh, and I also decided to try out this Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer and Highlighter. This isn't one of their newer items, I don't think, but I definitely just wanted to try some new concealers. I'm always on the lookout for a good concealer and highlighter, and this is a great one. It's a little bit tricky because you squeeze the product and then it squeezes into this brush applicator up here, and then sometimes you can end up squeezing a lot. I've accidentally put way too much underneath my eyes before, and it was just way too whited out right here. So you kind of have to be careful. So now I just carefully dot, and then if I need more, I dot a little bit more and I pat it out. But this is really, really great as a highlighting concealer. I also got this Maybelline Master Highlight by Face Studio. It's a highlighting bronzer. This is in the shade Light Bronze. I am wearing it today, and it's really nice if you just want a little bit of shimmer and color. So I usually use a stippling brush because I don't want to cake on too much shimmer on my face, since I do have oily combination skin. So I just dust a little bit on, and I really like the shade. I think it just gives a really nice subtle, hint of color and shimmer. I also picked up a couple more of the Milani Color Statement lipsticks. I got the one in the shade Rose Amour, which is what I'm wearing on the center of my lips. I kind of made the outer edges more subtle with a nude lipstick, my L'Oreal Ferris nude lipstick. I kind of like blended out the edges with that so that it doesn't look so harsh, because these lipsticks are like in your face bright lipsticks, you know? So this one's more in the center and I love it. And then the other one I got was in Uptown Mauve, which I was really hoping would be darker on the lips. Like, it doesn't appear as dark. It kind of looks more like a bright fuchsia. I decided to try one of the CoverGirl lipsticks because I don't really recall the last time I've ever tried a CoverGirl lipstick, to be honest. And I got the one in the shade Darling. First off, it kind of has like a plasticky scent. The shade is nice. It has a little bit of shimmer to it, which I don't mind as long as it's not like full on metallic. But the way that it wears and the scent just really bothers me. I'm not gonna get any more of these CoverGirl lipsticks, I'm sorry. I did get another Rimmel product. It is the Scandaleyes Retro Glam mascara, supposedly waterproof. I always get waterproof mascara if you've been watching me for a while. And it has a ginormous, let me look at this, a ginormous brush wand. Rimmel mascaras I've tried in the past haven't worked for me because even the ones that claim to be waterproof, they just tend to welt my lashes back down after I've curled them, since I have stick straight lashes. And unfortunately the same thing happened with this. This is the kind of mascara that I felt like never dried. I felt like I would keep feeling like wetness hitting down here or right here. Yeah, that one didn't work. But a mascara that I am totally excited about, if you follow me on my other social networks, social media, you may have seen this picture that I posted of this. This is the mascara I have on right now. I'll have to show you guys a close-up. It is the L'Oreal Lash Out Butterfly, waterproof mascara. It has a very interesting wand, kind of like a butterfly wing, maybe. But I was so surprised and impressed with this mascara. I couldn't believe how lengthening it was. I thought like, okay, maybe it'll just give me a little bit of like a fluttery lash, probably not much volume, but it does deliver some volume, but it especially really delivers on length. So as of right now, this is probably my favorite lengthening and lash separating mascara. I feel like it makes me look like I have a billion lashes, and I just highly recommend it if you're looking for a lengthening one. I also got this L'Oreal nail polish in the shade Two-Dimensional, there's a question mark, and it's really interesting. I'm not used to having texture on my nails, so your nails will feel kind of gritty, but it looked like I had like diamonds on my nails, sort of like it just sparkled so much. It kind of feels like tar. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's really pretty. This shade I was hoping would register a little bit more purple like it looks here on my nails, but it looks more like a dark slate color. Once I got past my nails not feeling smooth, I really loved how it looks on. Okay, just a couple more products. So I got this Vichy Normaderm Anti-Age, Anti-Imperfection, Anti-Wrinkle Resurfacing Care Cream. It has glycolic acid in it, and it's supposed to really help kind of like exfoliate those dead skin cells off of your face. And it's just very lightweight. It kind of has like a creamy gel texture. So if you're someone who doesn't like a really heavy, thick cream, this is something you could consider. One of the girls that were working at Ulta highly recommended this to me. I do feel like I think I love that really moisturized feeling. This is the type that will leave your skin feeling a little bit tight, because it's supposed to, it kind of claims to tighten your pores and balance out your skin. But I've only been using this for about a week so far, so I'm still a little bit undecided. I think I need to continue using it before I can really let you know how I feel. And I know a lot of you guys have also been requesting a new skincare routine, so I'll try to work on that in like a couple weeks or so. But this is a pretty interesting one. It's pricey. I mean, you can find it at the drugstore, but it is a pricier item. Lastly would be the CoverGirl TruBlend Liquid Makeup. Really excited about trying new foundations. I love trying new foundations and mascaras, I don't know why. But I saw this and I thought, ooh, I really like the packaging. I feel like the aesthetic is really nice, but it is the same type of jar and squeeze cap as the CoverGirl Outlast 3-in-1. But the formulation completely different from that one. So that one has more of a matte finish, semi-matte finish, and it really stays long. It's long wearing, it's a little bit heavier. This one has more of a kind of liquidy, lightweight finish. It won't give you as heavy as a coverage as that one. It's more of a medium coverage. You can build it up. It is what I'm wearing today. I like it because it looks like skin. Like, I don't look like I'm wearing like a heavy layer of foundation. And I was so impressed with this one in terms of the shade. So this is in the shade Sand Beige M4, and it has a lot of yellow undertones in it. I do not recall the last time I've seen a CoverGirl foundation with enough yellow undertones. So that got me excited, and it is just a little bit dark for me, but I'm okay with that because I want to look a little bit tanner since I'm pale these days in the winter. It's not going to be the longest wearing. There will be, like, if you blot, you will see some transfer. So it's kind of one of those that require more maintenance to blot, to make sure you prep your face well so that your face doesn't produce too much oil when you apply it. But you know what? I really, really like it. I actually really do. I think they have an old formulation of the TruBlend, and this is just a newer one. I noticed that they had a lot of shades, which is great. They have like in light, medium, and dark. In the dark range, I felt like it was like they didn't have enough variety in the dark range. Like there could have been more darker shades and just some with different undertones. I think that's the only thing, but CoverGirl, you're getting there. Like, I think if you create a formulation that has similar properties to this one and your 3-in-1 Outlast, that would be like the perfect foundation. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul and mini reviews. Let me know what you guys would like to see next. I am definitely in the mood to just keep filming more and more for you guys right now. So I will see you all later. Bye!